Built, not born. Race is not a biological fact. It is a story society created, a set of meanings assigned to people in order to justify unequal treatment and maintain social hierarchy. And because race was constructed, racial inequality was constructed right alongside it. My position is that confronting and dismantling racial inequality begins with acknowledging that none of this is accidental. These ideas were built intentionally, taught intentionally, and reinforced intentionally through generations. And if society had the power to create these meanings, then we now have the power to expose them, challenge them, and change them. Social construct theory makes this clearer than anything else. It reminds us that the realities we live in, our categories, our norms, our stereotypes, are not natural truths, but products of shared beliefs and repeated narratives. Race is one of the strongest examples of this. Society decided what racial categories were, who fit into them, and what value each category held. These meanings didn't stay in textbooks or conversations. They became the blueprint for how people were treated, how neighborhoods were formed, and who was allowed to access to opportunity. From the moment race was constructed, society built institutions around it that shaped people's lives in measurable and often devastating ways. That construction is especially visible in policy. The policies that govern housing, education, healthcare, employment, and criminal justice were never neutral. They were influenced by the constructed meanings attached to race. Redlining wasn't just about property, it was about the belief that black neighborhoods were less valuable. Unequal sentencing wasn't just about crime, it was about the belief that certain bodies were more dangerous. And educational gaps aren't just about resources, they reflect a long history of policies rooted in the belief that some groups deserved less. Racial inequality persists today not because of individual failings or lack of effort, but because of our systems but because many of our systems were built on foundations that were discriminatory from the start. And here's the most important truth. If society built these meanings, society can rebuild them. We are not trapped by the constructs we inherited. Our policies, our institutions, and our collective understanding can evolve. We can rewrite the rules, reshape the narratives, and create systems that reflect justice rather than hierarchy. That begins by recognizing the power of the stories we have accepted and choosing to tell the new ones. Stories rooted in accuracy, dignity, and shared humanity. Understanding race as a social construct is not about minimizing identity. It's about revealing the roots of injustice so that real lasting change becomes possible. Race was built, and so was inequality. And what society built, society has the power and the responsibility to unbuild and rebuild in the direction of justice.